Hey guys, welcome back to Fresh Friday.
Way. And you know what, guys? It is
Friday. We promised you we'd be back, and
you know
here
what?
we are.
We are back. Hey.
We don't go against the promise.
Like we never left.
We never left. Dan, how's your week been?
He
Huh?
to go. Be the glory, great things he has
done.
You know what? He has done great things.
He has.
Meaning, my week was fabulous.
So
How was your
before you
week?
even before we get to me, what's the song?
To go be the glory.
Oh, that's the song this week.
Yeah,
Do
because
you know what?
he has been a good.
God.
Hallelujah.
He has. Well, my week has been, amen. My week has been good, working as per usual. You know, the stresses of work sometimes they get to you, but
And anything new?
nothing new. Same customers, same day, just different. So I think the only new thing has been strikes, train strikes. So, you know, you get less people in the shop. So other than that, it's been a good week. We thank God.
We thank God.
We thank God. But as we promised the guys, we'll be back with another topic.
Hot.
A hot topic. One that I think a lot of us young people we can really resonate with. And that is social media and its impact on mental health. So we're not going to get into negative parts right now. We're going to go into positives.
Yes.
So me, I use social media literally every single day. Be it TikTok, in fact, that's why I unwind.
Wait. Let me sit properly.
Sit properly.
So that you can tell me more about this.
Well, TikTok is where I unwind. I go on there, you know, after work, a long day at work, 8 hours. I'm going there. I'm seeing people doing their thing. That's
Don't you don't do TikTok videos?
Oh, I do TikTok videos, but I don't go there to make content. You see, I'm just a content consumer. There's content creators. I am a consumer. I love watching videos and all this sort of things. Obviously, you know, I like to cook and all that, so I do post videos here and there of me cooking. But I use social media also to see how other people do things. So I guess for me, it's a positive. So can you share anything that you know?
With me, initially before, I used to think, for example, let's say like TikTok, I used to think TikTok is for people who are just bypassing time. I didn't come to, it came to a point whereby I realized that TikTok relieves stress.
It really does. It actually does. Because it's like a moment you just
Do you know
escape.
what? The funny part is I never thought I'll become, what do you call it? A content creator. If
you're a content creator. One and
Posing a pose.
Yeah.
Rewinding again and checking. Did I do good? No, delete. Doing it again. Hey.
The struggles of a content creator. Try to make sure the
guys
audience...
back at home, please continue sharing, liking, and posting back. It's hard though.
No, I love it. Honestly,
But it's really nice.
I can only imagine what content creators go through because you have to make it what the people want to see. You know, you can't just be doing any.
But at least again, try being real.
No, you have to be real.
Some things
You've
are
got to be
fiction.
real. You gotta be real. A lot of us, you know, when we consume, we're taking in the real stuff. Like I'd taken raw things. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, in fact, you know one thing I love watching people traveling. Sounds really weird, but I love these vlogs.
Yes.
You know, you see people in the sea, the
because
sand.
you and Mombasa back in Kenya.
We're in the same WhatsApp.
Brother, come together.
I love traveling and traveling vlogs. Always on the top.
Now with me, music and dance. Beba. Tuna.
Beba. I love that. One thing actually I've seen on social media, algorithms. I don't know how your algorithm works. So obviously, I think the more you consume something, the more, it comes up on your For You page. It will appear on your Instagram page. It's like, when you I don't know, when you're, let me use a travel agency, for example. Because there was a time when I was booking flights and I'd look on my phone, I'd look at Opodo, all these travel companies. Then it will start coming up on thingy. You will start seeing flights for as cheap as £466, as cheap as 300, and so whatever. So it's like whatever you look at, you basically it's there.
So anytime you take your phone and you get to any social media, anything that you check frequently appears on your phone.
Comes in, it's your algorithm. It's what now, because you're consuming it so much somewhere. Now they're showing you, they're saying, okay, this person wants this. This person's interested in this. Now let's bombard. But
I don't know if it has ever happened to you, because maybe I don't know what I can say, because I remember there's a time I used to get to my Instagram page, Facebook page, especially when I was planning to get to have my wedding. Hey, let me tell you. You see these shops that do sell wedding gowns, suits. They used to pop on my phone.
Yeah, because
and I'm not checking.
You're not checking. Maybe that was just a push telling Dan it's time.
I don't know. Then now, when my wife was pregnant, hey,
you start
for
seeing
clothes
children.
for babies, toy cars, pampers.
Do you know what? I
diapers.
genuinely think that there's something that monitors what you do in your phone, and that's why these things appear. Or the more you consume and we
need more research. We need more research on this.
But you got to remember that Google actually sells data. So no matter what you Google, whatever you search for, whatever you speak about on your phone, things like that are going to come up on your For You page, regardless. Or, so you finding, I don't know, wedding gowns and wedding pictures and baby clothes, and maybe your wife must have told you on message, I'm pregnant. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that she did, but that probably is where that stemmed from. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And also, people should know that whatever you're looking for on your social media might give you joy, or maybe make you become even more stressed, or even encourage you, or even more help you to get to what your situation you're going through at that time.
I think algorithms really, sometimes they can cause a lot of stress. I don't think I give a personal experience, but no one should judge me. I think I had a conversation with a friend away from and then TikTok just started showing me, that guy don't like you, that guy doesn't love you. And you know what? In that moment, you're just thinking, oh no, is it, they know what I'm talking about? How they sing what I'm talking about? But no, generally, it just depends. Sometimes it can bring joy to you, and sometimes it just really, really, really can stress you out. But social media, I saw somewhere that the uses of social media significantly impacts mental health. So it can be a positive. And obviously we've spoken on the positive. So it says it can enhance connections, increase self-esteem, and improve a sense of belonging. Because you're just connecting with, I guess, everybody else that's out there. That's like you, sort of thing. But it also can lead to tremendous stress. Yeah? It can lead to stress.
Wait, even now, let me about tremendous stress. I can give you one.
Okay.
Mine. Personal. Personal.
Tell us.
Wine.
Okay.
Hey. Now, when I was back in Kenya, I had my Kenyan line, right? So I used to use a WhatsApp. Where when I came here, so I have to buy a line that is basically in this country. So the other one have now maybe to use Wi-Fi or something so that I can be able. Let me tell you, I don't know what happened to my phone.
You got hacked.
I got hacked.
Well, okay.
Hey, heartbroken. Boy, I was.
Because you got hacked.
But you know what? I had to stay strong as a man.
You had to swallow. Swallow everything in you and hold it in.
But I'm still in pain because everything happened. But you know what, guys, back at home, hey, it's good to brush yourself, shake, and you move on, because it is not the end of it. There are good things in social media, because there are those people we know of that are really making good money out of social media.
100%.
There are people who have ventured into business, that is being content creators, in terms of comedy, in terms of adverts.
Millionaires.
Yeah. We can mention them in names. So I think, to me, social media is not all about bad influence of things, but I would say whatever you choose for yourself is what you get.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
It's basically just what you feed into. And I think it's a passion as well, having that passion. Because I know for a fact, me, myself, I cannot be a content creator only because I don't have that drive to, you know, to be doing these things. And it's a job. It's a full-on, like a 9-to-5 job. So you have to have that passion. But after focusing on the positives, there's also some like negatives on in social media, especially on young people, and not just young people. It's everyone, but we're young, so we're talking on you know, from our own perspectives. And we've read of cases and seen loads of cases of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying that's now led to, I don't know, anxiety, depression. There was a story that was recent. I recently saw a story. I won't mention it because it's quite recent. But of a guy that actually went onto social media. He went and cried out for help. People made fun of him. They bullied him. You know, they said that they can't help him because I remember he was asking for money and everything. It was the day that he died. Now, when he now passed away, is now when everybody now came together. You know, you should have been nicer when they were alive, and all of these sort of things. It's a sad reality, but these things are happening. People learn the worth of life after someone has gone, but it's like we were all partaking in the little jabs at somebody, which I think is not. It's not the best. Like, I think social media can cause some sort of pressure on young people. You just want to fit in. You want to feel like you're part of a society. So you push yourself to be doing things that you yourself would never have thought, I would be doing this. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I just think it can also have its negative connotations. Another case that I've heard of, it was actually the media that had bullied a lady. One lady from the UK that was actually well known at the time. And she had a very good, she was a very successful woman. She had a very good job. It was not until now she started being bullied and jabs were being taken at her. The lady sadly and unfortunately took her own life. And it was not until later on that they started to now say, you know what, it was the fault of the media that made and drove this lady to doing what she, you know, she ended up doing. So I just feel like we need to be careful what we say and what we do online, because like it leaves also a digital footprint. Like, I think heavy on that, because you know when we're young, like you can say anything. I remember in 2012, I think I was writing the wildest things on like Facebook because I just thought it was right. I could write anything. I think even Twitter, I had a Twitter account. And I just would write the most randomest of things. Guys, I did not bully anybody. I didn't say anything negative. Just to be clear.
Just clean yourself.
Just to be very clear.
Clean yourself.
Yeah. But there's some things that if now an employer was to come back and look at, you could hold me accountable to that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you cannot get rid of something that you have said in the past. So I think we have to be so careful what we do online. Yeah.
Like, well, I think what I can say is, it's good to sieve what you are putting for people to see or to read on the social media, because I know I saw of a story of a young guy that he went on social media and he spoke about things that are not pleasing, which after 5 months he was speaking about death. People are not. There are people who are following me up. They're planning to kill me out. In 5 months, I know I'll I'll be dead, or in 6 months, let me tell you, a few months later, as we're speaking today, he's dead. So I think it's good to see what we give to people. Don't give people all your life. It's good to see, it's good to look at what you're speaking, because you might be impacting someone on a negative way, or impacting someone on a positive way, or your enemy is still following you up, and at the end of the day, that person will come and do something to you because of the words that you uttered in.
So I have a scripture actually, and it's from Philippians chapter 4 verses 8, and it says, "Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue and if there is any praiseworthy, meditate on these things." So in other words, there is positive things that can come out of, I guess, consuming from online. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always going to be that, I guess, that good. Like if you see something, I guess, an uplifted, I don't know, sermon, somebody worshipping on your For You page, because I get a lot of those. There's good things. Like it's not always negative, like connotations from social media.
I think whatever you go and look on social media, it really matters. Again, I'll repeat, it really matters. You need to check what uplifts you, what encourages you. That if whatever you're looking at, if tomorrow you'll wake up again, because as we go to sleep and waking up in the morning, it is not by our grace.
Yeah, definitely.
It's God's grace.
Yeah.
You see. So again, when you wake up and go back to your social media, always, I'll say, with me, for example, I always want, when I get back to my social media, whatever I find it there, at least will give me a move for the next, for the day that I've gotten into.
Definitely.
So, even guys who are back at home, my brothers and sisters, and anyone who's watching or listening to us, kindly check on what you have on your social media, because social media is not all about rebuking someone. It's a platform whereby it was formed to encourage us, to uplift us, to correct us in a good way, and even to show us a way of where you want to go.
And whatever you spend time on, just remember that's what will linger there. So you just have to be so careful. Feed your mind positivity. That's what it is. And I think for me, like, I could actually just say that if you see something online, guys, let's be honest, and you don't necessarily agree with it, you have to stop and think, would I correct this person in real life? Can I correct in the right way? Because there's correction from the place of love, and then there's correction from the place of, I don't like you, I'm jealous of you, you look better than me, you have this, and I don't like that. Genuinely, like, from the bottom of your heart, search out. And another thing I think we have to be careful on, because one thing I've noticed is, especially with like bullying on videos and pictures and that, you will see one message. After that one message comes like another 100 messages saying the exact same thing. If you see so many people writing the exact same thing, that's not correcting anymore. That's just bullying. So you have to be so careful what you are saying to people, because things like this actually resonate in people's hearts, and you don't know what is growing inside of them. Because, like I said in the we said in the beginning, some people are you're hearing of cases of anxiety, you're hearing of cases of depression, you're hearing of extreme cases, someone's gone and committed suicide. Like, don't be part of that number that is affecting people. And another thing I do want to say is there is help out there, guys. Don't ever feel like you have to suffer in silence. There's loads of charities and companies like Good Samaritan, Manful.com. We will link the numbers and the names somewhere in the video. Reach out in the description, guys. Reach out and speak with people. If you guys ever feel like you need a prayer, we are also open. You can DM us, you can speak to us. We are open to pray with you. There are people out there that are always willing to support, so don't ever feel like you have to suffer in silence.
Very good. Hey, where? That was deep. You know, that was really, really, really deep. Oh, it is Friday. We've come to the end of our program this Friday. We wanna wish you a very lovely, lovely weekend, and continue sharing, subscribing, and liking all our social media platforms. See you next Friday, and God bless you. Bye bye.